My MIL announced she's giving her entire retirement fund to her unemployed son while expecting my wife and me to support her for the next 30 years. So, I gave her 30 days to move out. Dorothy sat us down last Sunday with coffee and homemade cookies, like she was about to share good news. She'd been living with us for 6 months already after selling her house, claiming she needed time to figure out her next steps. We'd assumed she was being responsible with the house sale money, maybe looking at senior communities or smaller apartments. Instead, she dropped this bomb. "I've decided to give Keith my retirement savings," she said cheerfully. "All $300,000 from the house and my 401k. He needs it more than I do. He's starting a new business venture and this could really set him up." Keith is 45, hasn't held a job for more than 3 months in the past decade, and his last business venture was selling essential oils to his ex-girlfriend's family. My wife Laura dropped her coffee mug. It shattered on the floor, but Dorothy kept talking. "Don't worry about me though," she continued. "I'll just stay here with you two. You have that spare bedroom and Laura's such a good cook. I figure I've got at least 20 or 25 good years left. We'll be like one big happy family." I looked at this woman who'd moved into our house, eaten our food for 6 months, used our utilities, and was now planning to bankrupt herself and make us her personal retirement home. "You're giving Keith $300,000? I asked slowly. "Every penny you have for retirement?" "Oh, I'm keeping $5,000 for emergencies," she said brightly. "But Keith really needs this opportunity. He's been so unlucky with jobs. People just don't appreciate his creativity." Laura finally spoke. "Mom, Keith's been unlucky because he doesn't show up. He quit his last job because they asked him to work Fridays. He spent his inheritance from Dad on a motorcycle he crashed the first week. Why would you give him your retirement?" "Because he's my son," Dorothy said like it was obvious. "And he needs help. You two are doing fine. You have good jobs this house. You don't need my money." "We don't need your money," I said. "We need you to not become our financial burden for the next 2 decades. You're 70. You could live to 95. That's 25 years of food, medical costs, utilities, everything. While Keith blows through your money in what, 6 months?" Dorothy waved her hand dismissively. "Keith's going to invest it wisely this time. He's learned from his mistakes, and taking care of family is what family does. You wouldn't put me on the street." "Actually," I said, standing up, "we would. If you give Keith that money, you have 30 days to find somewhere else to live." Laura grabbed my arm, but I kept going. "We're not your retirement plan, Dorothy. We're not Keith's safety net. You don't get to choose poverty and then expect us to fund your life. That's not how this works." Dorothy started crying immediately, the fake kind where her eyes stayed dry but she made sobbing sounds. "How can you be so cruel? I'm Laura's mother. I changed her diapers. I raised her. And now you want to throw me out? You want to throw yourself out," I corrected. "You have $300,000. That's enough for a nice apartment and comfortable living if you're smart. But you'd rather give it to your adult son who lives in his friend's basement playing video games all day. That's your choice. Living here rent-free forever isn't." Laura finally found her voice. "Mom, we've helped Keith too. We paid his car insurance last year, his phone bill, bought him groceries countless times. But this is different. This is your entire future you're gambling on him. But he promised he'd take care of me when he's successful," Dorothy said. "You know how brilliant he is. He just needs this one chance. He's had 30 chances," I said. "You've been giving him chances since he was 18. He's middle-aged now. When does it stop? When you're both homeless?" She turned to Laura with puppy dog eyes. "You can't let your husband kick me out. I'm your mother. Remember when you were sick in 3rd grade and I stayed up all night? Remember when I drove you to dance class for 10 years? Laura looked at her mother, then at me, then back at Dorothy. "You did do those things, Mom, because that was your job as a parent. I don't owe you my house because you did the bare minimum raising me, and I definitely don't owe Keith my future because you can't stop enabling him." Thursday morning, Dorothy's bank statement came in the mail. She'd already transferred $250,000 to Keith. He'd immediately bought a new truck and was posting pictures from Vegas. Dorothy tried to hide the statement, but I'd seen it. "You have 6 days to find a new place," I told her. "Keith has a new truck. Maybe he'll let you sleep in the back." She called us heartless, cruel, elder abusers. She called Keith and cried about being homeless soon. He said he was too busy with his new business opportunities to help right now, but maybe in a few months. She's moving to a studio apartment next week. Keith's already asking when he can visit to borrow money. We're changing the locks the day she leaves.